or plural, masculine. All right, so the word for Armageddon in the Hebrew is Har-Magawan, the mountain of troops. All right, tying back up with what we read back in Joel, all right, and Zephaniah. Joel chapter 3, all right, verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. All right? Okay? Those swords and those spears represent the missiles. ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay? All right? Because many of these nations, all right, prior to their weapons built up what they call the Cold War, all right? Okay? Many of these nations was agriculture countries, meaning they put the stock or the bulk of their money or their economy was geared towards funding agriculture, either, you know, like vegetables and produce or whatever. And recently, from the Cold War till now, these same nations, like North Korea, China, who's another one? India, Pakistan, all right, Iran, Russia, okay, all right, they have amped up their military might, man. Syria, all right, and these nations, they done switched over, man. Now they warlike nations. Even America. Okay? Brother brought out the news that the United States, they gonna go from putting maybe a couple billion into their military budget to like 300 plus million. And you like, whoa, that's a huge jump. Why is that? Because they fueling for this war. All right? The threat of war, it's on multiple sides, man. Okay, you got North Korea, China, which are all in alliance, and they in alliance with Russia, are basically talking about shooting missiles on America. Okay? It was North Korea earlier in the year, all right, and China recently, I think in the last month, has declared that they have the nuclear capability on their submarines to shoot intercontinental ballistic missiles to hit the western part of the United States. Okay? I think it was Russia. They sent stealth jets, which didn't get picked up until later on by the U.S., but they had sent stealth jets carrying nuclear warheads, all right, which they can deploy by dropping on Hawaii. They flew it on one of those Hawaiian islands, all right, before the United States picked them up on their radar, their airspace, and drove them away. And you people think it's a joke, man. All right? And you simple ass niggas, you think we gonna be doing this forever, man, out here teaching, man. The Lord about to wrap this thing up real quickly, man. All right? Real quickly, man. And I can't wait, Lord willing, man. I can't wait. Because that's all I'm looking for, man. All right? You know, because that's part of the two last signs, man. The pushing of this chip and the declaration of World War III. And with all of that, all the things we've been speaking about will come to pass. That's the time of the day of the Lord. That's the time of the day of trouble, man. And all you people, all right, you niggas that thought this was a joke, thought this was a game, didn't take us serious, all right, you're going to be asked out when all hell breaks loose, man. All right, all you niggas took your hand off the plow, I'm going to get that too. You're going to be asked out and destroyed out here too. All right? I don't give a fuck if you don't like hearing the message or not. I'm gonna push it till I can't breathe anymore, man. Lord willing, or till I see it, man. Okay. So fuck you niggas, man. All right. And that applies to whoever, man. All right. You think it applies to you? Fuck you, man. If it don't apply to you, don't. It's not talking. I'm not talking to you. Okay. So the swords and spears, all right, are these missiles. Okay. That's a parabolic form. All right. Psalm 7 and 11. It says, God judgeth the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day. All right, the Lord, his anger towards the Edomites, the so-called white man, and 2/3 of you niggas, all right, and the rest of you filthy ass heathens, his anger burns, man. Man, I have to get these. Hey, what you want?
I like you, what you're doing. We've been seeing you here for the past 2 weeks.
I'm just preaching. I ain't messing with nobody.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I was just wondering.
All right, that's what I'm doing.
Have a good day, okay?
All right, you have a good day too. Okay? Nah, I ain't gonna bother nobody.
Oh, that's fine.
All right.
We were just curious because we drive by here all the time.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, I ain't out here to mess with nobody. Just kick the word. But what I was reading. Oh yeah, the Lord is angry with the wicked every day, man. All right. So these people that be sleeping on the Lord thinking, okay, well, he ain't gonna do nothing to me, you know. All right, the Lord ain't gonna touch me. Hey, how you doing? The Lord ain't gonna touch me. He gonna touch you niggas, man. He gonna touch niggas. He gonna touch Esau, these Edomites, and he gonna touch these heathens, man. And he angry with you every day, man. All right. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. Okay, whet means to sharpen his sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready. He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. All right, that's right. So the arrows, the spear, the sword, these are all talking about the thermonuclear destruction, man, the missiles, which actually look like swords and look like spears, and when they're shot, they look like arrows, man. All right? You gotta use your imagination. All right? When you think about the scriptures, you gotta see it like they saw it, man, and think of their terminology of how they will describe these things that we see today. Okay? All right? That's why when people would read it back then, they wouldn't understand what the hell he's talking about. He's talking about flying swords. He's talking about spears, destroying whole people, arrows. It's like, what is he talking about, man? He's talking about the missiles, okay? These missiles weren't created in vain, man. They was created to destroy, man. The waster to destroy, all right? Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. Okay, the ancient smiths, all right, those that dealt with metals and stuff, mainly you go to a smith to have them work on a particular metal to form a particular purpose. All right, and you had such things as weapon smiths back in the day. All right. I'm just preaching, man.
Okay, I was just curious.
All right, man. That's all I'm doing.
Peace out, man.
All right, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, the smiths, if you needed a weapon done, you would go to a smith and you would have them, okay, I want my weapon done, yada, yada, yada. And they will do it to perfection. A great example is the katanas that the samurais they used to have make for them. All right, and the smith, he will hammer it and constantly fold the metal till it's perfected, man. All right, till it's indestructible and perfect. All right, it's the same thing with the knowledge and wisdom that the Lord gave to these scientists that was under the Manhattan Project. All right. During the time of what was it? After World War I, or was it World War II? That was like, I think it's World War II. No, because they had a part in developing atomic warfare. So yeah, it was after World War I. It was consisting of Russians and